Sections. SGX Nifty down 5 points. Here is what changed for market while you were sleeping. Sections. SGX Nifty down 5 points. Here is what changed for market while you were sleeping. Jetmarkets.com last updated 16th March 2023. 7. Equity markets fell for fifth straight session on Wednesday as concerns over potential rate hikes and banking contagion in the US continued to hurt sentiments. Globally, investors remain cautious ahead of the upcoming central bank meeting, although some relief was seen after the US government's intervention to ease fears regarding the ongoing banking crisis, coupled with the inline CPI inflation numbers, said Siddhartha Khemka, head, Retail Research, Motilal Oswal Financial Services option. Data suggests a broader trading range in between 16,600 to 17,400 zones, while an immediate trading range in between 16,800 to 17,250 zones. Here is breaking down the pre-market actions. State of the markets. SGX Nifty signals a muted start. Nifty futures on the Singapore Exchange traded 1.5 points, or 0.01%, lower at 16,972.50, signaling that Dalal Street was headed for muted start on Thursday. Tech view. The short-term trend of Nifty continues to be weak. Having moved into the oversold region, there is a possibility of an upside bounce from around 16,900 to 16,800 levels in the short term. Immediate resistance is at 17,200 levels. India VIX, which is a measure of the fear in the markets, rose 0.48% to settle at 16.29 levels. US stocks down. US stocks pared losses late on Wednesday, but the Dow and S&P 500 still closed lower, as problems at Credit Suisse revived fears of a banking crisis, eclipsing bets on a smaller US rate hike this month. Asian shares fall. Asian shares fell. US and European equity futures moved higher and treasuries dropped as fresh turmoil at Credit Suisse Group AG roiled markets. Oil prices rise. Oil prices rose in early Asian trade on Thursday, clawing back some ground from more than one-year lows hit in the previous session as markets calmed somewhat after Credit Suisse was thrown a financial lifeline by Swiss regulators. Yen jumps. Safe haven currencies like the US dollar and the yen were in bid on Thursday on renewed fears of a global banking crisis, after contagion from the implosion of US-based Silicon Valley Bank had spread across the Atlantic to Swiss bank Credit Suisse. Stocks in F&O banned today. 1. Indiabulls Housing Finance. 2. Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers and Chemicals. Securities in the ban period under the F&O segment include companies in which the security has crossed 95% of the market-wide position limit. FIIDII action. Foreign portfolio investors, FPIs, have net sold shares worth 1,271 rupees crore on Wednesday. DIIs, on the other hand, bought shares worth 1,823 rupees crore. The rupee declined by 28 paise to 82.65 against the US dollar on Wednesday amid a strong greenback against major currencies overseas and unabated foreign fund outflows. Macro news. India's merchandise imports and exports each saw a dip of over 8% on an annual basis in the month of February, government data showed. India's exports have now contracted for the third straight month, mirroring an anemic manufacturing activity.